Hello, everyone. Elise here, Whitney Elise. And it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to those who, I don't know, do this holiday. A weirdest thing. So today, Saturn goes direct, me being a Capricorn, and Saturn being the ruler over Capricorn and Aquarius, by the way. This is just not the day to try to be like, let me go pick on a Capricorn. I don't think a day is a good day to pick on a Capricorn, but people, for whatever reason, wanted to go in this comment that I made. This girl had asked a question: "What time am I on? I never remember a Capricorn being a sea goat." I guess you're on the shitty timeline, because I'm on a good timeline, and my timeline, I've seen the Capricorn as a sea goat. Part of the reason why the Capricorn is the sea goat is because it is the bottom of the zodiac, okay? And since a lot of this stuff and a lot of the things that have been in the world has been flipped upside down or turned inside out or inverted, the even though it's in our calendar it shows as the south, right? But the Capricorn is definitely not the south. But it is the winter, okay? It is the season of death. It is the season of, well, I won't say death, because death is actually Scorpio, but the Capricorn is the underworld, right? So is the ruler of the underworld. But the Capricorn is the deepest, okay, the lowest zodiac sign, right? So you have Aquarius, which I find really interesting, that you have the deepest zodiac sign to the highest zodiac sign, which is going to be the Aquarius, and both of them are ruled by Saturn. So the top as above, so below. But anyways, so this person is like complaining about this ego, even though they're not even a Capricorn. And I began to explain, like, yeah, I've seen the sea goat or Capricorn represented as the sea goat. And part of the reason why is because they are the bottom of the zodiac. They are the most deepest of the zodiac. The ocean is the deepest place, you know. And then surprisingly, right after the two ruled signs of the Saturnian ruled signs is Pisces, which is ruled by Neptune, which is also I think the relationship is like brother or either son to Saturn. So anyways, the point I'm making is they're all there. It's the deepest zodiac sign. It is the sign that holds the entire zodiac together. You have the Libra that does the scaling and the balancing, but the base of the scale or the base of the zodiac is Capricorn. So, which is weird. And then, so some lady commented, and it was like, well, you said half man, half goat. That's not a Capricorn, that's a Saturnian. First of all, not Saturnian, she said Sagittarius. First of all, Sagittarius is a centaur. I never said that the top half of the Capricorn is a man's face. What I did say is the top of the Capricorn has always been the goat, but the bottom half has changed, where it has been just a regular goat to a fishtail, and also represented as the devil. Okay, the Capricorn is known as the devil, or the because it's the underworld, for crying out loud. Okay, and then some cases, depending upon your studies and information that you have gathered, is also represented, and you can see this even in the tarot, by the Baphomet signal, like the Baphomet sign, right? And so, which is also represented, the devil in the Capricorn is the devil. It represents the Capricorn, right? It's Capricorn energy. It is the Capricorn, right? And so this girl is all like, no, it's not, and even the Baphomet is not a man, half man. it definitely has man legs. I mean, we even see the devil represented as masculine and feminine, and even the Powerpuff Girls, you know, like. But I'm sitting here going, why am I having this conversation with you? You're not even a Capricorn. I can see if you're a Capricorn having this conversation with me, but you're not even a Capricorn. This person was a Sagittarius, and the person who initially started the video was a Scorpio. And in my mind, I'm thinking, why does everybody want to bother a Capricorn? Do you understand who we are? And I think what it is truly because they want to experience the underworld. The last place you want to be is with someone who is the gatekeeper of the underworld. Why would you challenge them to come to the underworld? I don't get that, you know. And you see the picture behind me that I use, it's the land and the ocean because I love the ocean. But I'm not surprised that I also keep my feet planted on the ground because I'm an earth sign, but I'm also connected to the water as a true sea goat that I am. Anyways, I thought I would say that. Then the lady, she had the nerve to be an astrologer, which, listen, I don't do too much, like, you know, talking back and forth with a person, but like, clearly you're not a good astrologer because you wouldn't know that. Like, you're arguing with me about the actual sign that you are not, as if I'm leading people astray. Which is so funny. You know, we Capricorns are like, yeah, that's right, we're Capricorn. But everybody has this attitude about Capricorns, you know, like, you guys think you guys are, first of all, most Capricorns leave everybody alone. We kind of stay to ourselves. We're too busy working. We're too busy focused on other stuff. And everybody's like, well, what's the Capricorn doing? What's the Capricorn doing? Well, and when the Capricorn finally opens their mouth and say, listen, the Capricorn hosts the entire zodiac. It's carrying the whole zodiac because we're the hardest working sign of the entire zodiac. And the whole zodiac is resting on us. That's why Saturn is the ruler of the Capricorn and the Aquarius. As I stated earlier, as above, so below. Those are two signs that are the highest and the lowest in the zodiac. The Aquarius is the ether, which is the highest of highs, and the Capricorn is the depths, and in some cases will be considered hell. Okay? Leave us alone. We don't mess with people unless you come over into our realm.